Hey, what's going on, guys? It's James from Gecko Gaming, and thought I'd try something a little bit different today. So, this is my computer, and this is my room. So, I got the idea from my editor, actually, to do a collection video because I do actually collect quite a few figures and cards and stuff like that. So, I thought I'd go through a few of the things that I've collected over the years and show you guys. So first things first, here's my little... I do apologise for there not really being that much light, but that's my light novel and manga collection, as well as a few Blu-ray DVDs, Log Horizon and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I usually get manga for Christmas off my brother, but yeah, I also have the Dot Hack light novels and a few manga. They're kind of rare to come across, so I picked them up. Some Lego, and then so this is all of the big stuff. So I'll just start one and move over. So right there, well, first of all, that's a hunter I from Monster Hunter wearing the Zinogre armor. I spotted it at a Supernova and just had to buy it because it's one of my favorite armor sets. Don't play the game though because I don't really enjoy it. Anyway, that right there is a special rare from the Dragon Ball Super card game. It's the first special rare that I pulled, so it's kinda special meaning to me. Basically, I bought like 3 packs and one of the starter decks, and the first pack that I opened had the special rare in it. And back then, like, the game had only just started, and I was like, that's crazy, this is, like, so much money. Still goes online for somewhere around, like, $30 to $40, so that's pretty cool. And yes, of course, right next to it is a Charizard from Pokemon Evolutions. I managed to get my hands on a booster box at a card store close to where I live and pulled that bad boy from it, as well as a few secret rares, so I was pretty happy with that. Haven't gotten it graded yet, but I'll have to do that soon. There is a... that's Tai from Digimon, I'll get onto that shortly. That's an Ancient Mew from the Pokemon movie. I only recently bought that one because I had it as a kid, and then like every other kid ended up trading it for like a Mewtwo or something like that because I thought Mewtwo was better. Oh, how wrong I was. Okay, and that right there is the double X rare from the Digimon unboxing that I did. Well, the one that I didn't put on YouTube. I pulled that one, and that's the rarest card in the set. As well as right next to it is a Digimon Digivice. So that's the newer version, like that came out recently. Then I've got 2 Ava from, well, 2 Revoltech Ava from Evangelion, Unit 1 and Unit 2. That's not the original Unit 2, though. That's like the other version of Unit 2. And Angel number 1 is like a base, which came with Ava Unit 1. Then I have Wargreymon, an SH Figuarts Wargreymon from the first half of the Digimon movie, which comes with a little tie stand. Then I've got Guts from Berserk. I've actually had him for a while, and I'm thinking of getting the the Berserker armor version of him that got re-released a while back. thinking of picking that up soon, so to add to the collection. Then I've got Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is one of my favourite anime. I watched it as a kid and still love it. Then Naruto. I'm actually going to sell that Naruto soon because it's an old Naruto and its joints aren't the best and it keeps falling over. Just a little Pikachu figure that I got from I want to say, like, Pokemon card special edition. I've got Samus, my Figma Samus, right next to my Figma Predator. That thing cost a lot of money. That's probably the third most expensive thing that I have in this room. Behind it, I have a few small Dragon Ball Z figures that I picked up from a local game store. Then I've got SH Figuarts Madara from Naruto. Believe it or not that great a figure. He has, like, barely any head articulation whatsoever because his hair is, like, all essentially one big solid piece. Then I've got Goku Black from Dragon Ball Super, followed by Full Power Super Saiyan Broly from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. I absolutely love that movie, so that and Broly's always been a favourite character of mine, so I had to get this figure when it was announced. I'm actually thinking of getting the other Broly that they have announced, which I have to get my hands on. Like, Broly's my favourite character. Next, I'll move over to here. So, believe it, and that's actually me. My best friend bought me a little snow globe for my birthday of me and her. Water bottle aside. This contains a bunch of my rare cards, mainly Dragon Ball Super Heroes cards and a bunch of other things in the back, like the the Digimon cards. Then I got this lunchbox when I pre-ordered, like, the special edition of Fallout 4. My Pokemon cards. There's a smaller binder in the lunchbox that has my more rarer Pokemon cards. Then I've got a bunch of PlayStation 2 games, like the Dot Hack GU trilogy, 2 of the original 4 Dot Hack games, Transformers the game, which is horrible, Bionicle, Final Fantasy 12, 2 other games, and then 3 Metal Gear Solid games, I think. No, sorry, it's Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, and Star Ocean. My cat. Hi. Alcohol, because who doesn't love alcohol? The entire Evangelion set, which I managed to get from a box that my friend got from, and we found, like, a bunch of stuff inside it, like the PC version of Final Fantasy VIII, as well as, like, a demo disc for Drakengard and a few other little things. Then just a wall of stuff that I've gotten over the years, as well as this wall, which is currently going to be all my signed stuff. I do have a few things over here from, like, signed things that I've gotten over the years. That's Michael and Lindsay from Achievement Hunter, Rooster Teeth. This is from an Australian comedian named... God, I remember his name, Lawrence Mooney. We went to go and see him live for my birthday a few years ago, and my mum planned to get him to, call me and my brother out during the show and be like, oh, happy birthday, James and Alex, and all this sort of stuff, but he didn't end up doing it, so instead, he sent us a care package full of like a bunch of his merch for free, and it was great. It was definitely one of the best things I've gotten in the mail so far. A few Supernova bracelets, and that was for a concert, Parkway Drive, I think. That was for my birthday another year, where I got to see Slipknot live. That was pretty great. Then I got to meet Arj Barker, the comedian, earlier this year. I also got to meet Troy Baker, who voices a bunch of characters in video games, you know, if you don't know him. Few pics from the special edition of Northlane CD that I bought. I got to see Neil Kolhatka live a couple of years ago, and he signed that. Believe it or not, he did sign it. It's just in neon pink because no one had any pens at the time, and some random had like a neon pink pen. Generation 1 Transformers. I had a friend that gave me like a shoebox full of old Transformers, and they were all in like really good condition. So I just put them up there, and because I never got to have that sort of stuff as a kid, great old time. A big 21, because that happened. Duff Beer, then a few Naruto figures that I got for my birthday. A factory sealed Kingdom Hearts 2. That's Pokemon Red that I bought for like $20 off some guy. An Omnimon from Digimon. These are little Japanese dot hack figures that I bought for like $30 online. And a dot hack Rebirth special edition, which you can't really find online these days, so that's probably one of my rarest items in my room. Then I've got probably the most expensive item. So this is a Transformer with third-party parts that make it into Ultra Magnus, like big old blocky Ultra Magnus from the original series. I was really into wanting him at some stage, and I managed to save up enough money to get him. Then I've also got a Masterpiece Prowl and Wheeljack, as well as a variant colour Raiden from Metal Gear Solid Rising. That was a game. And Cloud from Advent Children, Final Fantasy. Got a few Predators, because why not? I was really into Predators at some stage. We'll come over here. I have some pop vinyls. I do have more, they're just behind there, but that's probably my most special one, because it's signed by Johnny Young Bosch, who voices Ichigo in the English dub of Bleach. I also have Ash from The Evil Dead. And anyone that knows me knows that I am a massive fan of the Evil Dead series. Then that's pretty much it, really. This is my room, and it may be pretty small, but this is it. Hello, cat. So that's my cat, Lily, and that's a hole in the wall that's been there since I moved in. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting. In there is some DVDs, and that's all my other Dragon Ball figures that I don't currently have out on the shelf, because there's just too many of them. And I'll catch you next week for more videos. Also, I might be streaming this weekend on Twitch, because I finally got an Xbox again. So be sure to check that out. I'll leave a link to my Twitch in the description below. And until then, I shall catch you later. Thank you very much.